then Bryce just made 2 phone calls and had a job there and then. So they didn't even meet him before he started.
It's been so good to get outside because for the last 2 weeks I've been inside a shed.
It's pretty choppy out here, so it doesn't really look that pretty. Let's take our word for it. There's a heap of humpbacks just breaching on the horizon.
We might be able to get it with a bit of zoom.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're starting this one again in Exmouth for another week. It is our day off today. It's Saturday and we're just hanging down the beach. It is the most perfect weather again for our day off, which is awesome. We're with our friends Alex and Aaron. They've got a channel as well, Now or Never. And yeah, we're hanging out on the beach for the afternoon. Hey Toby! Say hi!
Close your eyes, hear the voice within, calling. This heavy load got under your skin, hauling. You got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside, heading for collision. And then now, to really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors.
I thought I'd show you what we're gonna cook for dinner tonight. So I'm gonna do a fried rice, and I've already pre-cooked the rice last night and popped it in the fridge for it to dry out. So I've also marinated some pork earlier in a bit of honey and barbecue sauce, and we're just gonna chuck these on the Weber. Now watch me try and toss this around and make an absolute mess everywhere. And the thing is with these grills is everything seems to fall down here and you don't realise until you're trying to grill something 3 or 4 days later. And you nearly set the caravan on fire.
My mind is wide and aching at the core.
It's the public holiday today, so it means another day with me and Chelsea getting to hang out together. So just whipped up a few wraps, a couple chicken tender wraps ready to go. Chelsea's over there organising her life. We've also got to do a major clean out of our cupboards because they are getting chockers.
This is horrible, look at this.
It's just jammed in there, and I think I'm pretty much the same over here too.
We are literally wearing the same clothes every day because we've just forgotten what's actually at the back. Yeah. I haven't seen it for months.
Yeah, it's just whatever's closest at the front, grab that and that'll do.
We're gonna head into the national park, hopefully do a little bit of snorkeling. It's a little bit windy at the moment, but we're hoping once we get over the other side of the peninsula, it should be pristine weather. What a shame, it's so windy down here at Lakeside. We've just had our lunch and we are gonna head for a dip in the water just to cool off. It's probably about 30 degrees today. It's pretty choppy out here, so it doesn't really look that pretty.
Nice work, you hop.
The water is so nice, it's just the cold wind that goes with it. 1, 2, 3. The watercolour is absolutely amazing today, but we say that every video.
even though it was blowing a gale, that was a really nice swim. It's been so good to get outside because for the last 2 weeks I've been inside a shed, and I think I've seen the daylight maybe once or twice during the day, and then when I get home in the afternoon. So it's good to soak up some of that vitamin D.
Hello, good morning. I'm coming to you today inside a house. We actually have a house sit for the next week here in Exmouth. It's the first week of the school holidays, so this family has gone away and we are here looking after their 2 puppies. They've got 2 huskies, huge dogs, but they are absolutely beautiful. Hey, Summer. Hello. And Alaska's out here somewhere. Alaska. Summer, hello. Oh, hello. These dogs are seriously chatty. They just like talk all the time, which I think is pretty standard for huskies. But while we are here, we're taking advantage of the washing machine especially. I'm gonna do my sheets and everything today because it is quite hard for us to do it in our little portable washer. Like, we make it work, but it definitely takes a couple of loads instead of just one. We are also baking in the oven. I baked a sourdough the other day and a heap of muffins for Bryce to take to work for the week. And yeah, it's just nice spreading out in a bigger space in a house. Now, even in the big washer, we are still using our Lucent laundry sheets. Instead of just using half like we usually would in our little portable washer, we are going to use a whole sheet. So these packets are actually enough for 80 loads, or 80 of these big sheets. We do have a discount code. I'll pop all the information in the description below the video. Yeah, go check them out. They smell really good. They smell like coconut, and yeah, they seem to work really well even in a big washing machine like this.
After an early finish at work, we are on our way to go do a whale watching tour. The sunset whale watching tour, you can take your own beers and should be really good.
We're catching up with a couple of work friends. It is out near where I work at the cafe out at Bundegi. Bundegi. I still cannot say it, and it's getting quite embarrassing now. I've been here way too long. But yeah, I've got the tour for free, but Bryce unfortunately has to pay.
Damn.
It is pretty cheap though for a sunset tour, $75 a person. Yeah, hopefully it's really good.
Fingers crossed we can see some whales.
We've just got down to the boat ramp and oh my god, the weather looks amazing. We have it really locked out today because the last week has been super windy.
Yeah, we've just loaded up with a heap of beers and we are ready to get on the boat.
Take a train ride just to see you. Ride for hours just to please you.
10 minutes in, no whales. Sea snake just over here.
Definitely pretty certain that's a sea snake.
Is it dead?
Oh, that's
Nah,
bad.
it'll be alive.
That's a chunky boy.
That's a chunky sea snake just out there.
Sea snake.
Bye. Oh, wow. You won't come to
15 minutes in, still no whales.
Not pulling your leg.
Bryce has spotted a whale. They should
Maybe.
just employ us to put the drone up.
They're like 10:30, 11 o'clock, so use the boat as a clock face. There you go.
There it is, there
Told you he was there.
There's a whale keep popping up, but we're not quick enough to get it, and so the other side of the boat.
So unless you want to see like all the backs of everyone's heads and maybe a potential whale, we're not going to get it at the moment.
Nearly 1 hour later and we're still trying to get footage of a whale. We've seen them come up maybe a dozen times, but they're way too far away in the distance. We finished our whale tour and we saw a few whales. We followed some for a little while, But there wasn't too many.
Yeah, I didn't get too many, but we had some cool friends there and it was a good afternoon out, so it was worth knocking off early.
I think I see more whales when I'm actually at work standing behind the coffee machine than I did out there. But it was really nice getting out in the water, and it's a sunset tour, so you don't mind. It's just a really nice time of day to be out. So you know, yesterday when I was saying how vocal these huskies are, they're such chatty dogs. Watch when we try and take them for a walk. They're actual ear piercing trying to get out the house. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, calm down. Oh yes. Who's fucking who?
Hang on, Charles. These guys are pretty crazy. Chelsea's getting dragged along.
Yeah, she's actually walking me. They're such nice dogs, but
They're strong.
they are very strong. So I thought we'd just jump on and have a little bit of a chat about how we make money on the road and how we fund this lifestyle, because it is one of our most commonly asked questions.
The simple answer is we stop and we work. There's no get rich quick schemes, there's no multi-level marketing. It's we hunker down for a couple months in places that we enjoy and we work. We stopped in Kununurra, Darwin, Yeppoon in Queensland for a while. Geraldton.
Back in South Australia.
Every time we go home, we're straight back into work, and yeah, that's how we fund what we do.
So we do make a little bit of money off of YouTube. It definitely goes towards our weekly expenses. But if we do want to save for maybe a new car or something, we do need to stop and work, which we're doing now in Exmouth.
Yeah, it's a great little bit of, I don't know, booster and helps pay for the beers and things like that, but definitely does not fund our whole trip around Australia. What we have found is that every town we've been to is screaming for people. Like, there is so much work out here, and it's not even in like trades and hospitality, it's like retail shops, bottle shops, like Coles. Post office is a good one, because like for some reason in Exmouth you can't pick up your posts from 11 till 2, which is strange, but it's a staffing issue.
So at the moment I'm working in a cafe in Exmouth out at Bundegi Beach. Bundegi Beach, called the Beach Shack.
You put too much pressure on yourself to say that.
And Bryce is working for Exy Plumbing.
Yeah, just a local plumber working out at a prawn farm, setting up some tanks and pumps and bits and pieces.
And Bryce just made 2 phone calls and had a job there and then. So they didn't even meet him before he started. The way I actually got my job was posting on one of the community Facebook pages, so Exmouth community, and within an hour I already had a job, so pretty easy. Definitely nothing to be worried about. There's jobs in literally any field.
One little bit of a trap for us was we just looked on Seek and job search pages. It's a terrible rabbit hole to go down to, because there's just so many jobs there and no one replies, and it just, yeah, it never really worked out well for us. Gets your hopes up and then they get shattered when no one calls you.
If there's any other questions that you have, feel free to drop them in the comments below on the video, or chuck us a message on Instagram and we'll get back to you ASAP.
Well, that's a wrap for this one. If you've liked this one, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. I'm off to work. Catch you later.